Hi and welcome to episode 3 of Chef Jumbardi! Today we will be making vanilla pudding. Wow. Before we start, I'd like to give a shout out to Tracy Mutafis for getting the ancient Greece trivia question right. I did a wheel spinner and enter the trivia question in this next video for a chance to be on this. Also, if this video gets 100 subscribers and 100 likes, by next week, we will be doing a delivery Chef Jumbardi after coronavirus. And I'm sure you all will want that to taste the amazing taste of me. So, to start, we need to get only the yellow part out of the eggs and put it into this bowl. So, we do not want any of the white part. So for that, we are going to be cracking it over this bowl and shaking it, having all the white stuff fall out and only the yellow stuff. Okay, we got a lot of the white stuff out. It looks pretty good, just the yellow. We need a napkin. Next egg. First one went better than I expected, but I have shells all over my hands. Oh, I hate these stringy thingies. Last egg. Oh no! I lost a yellow. We lost an egg, so I'm gonna go get another egg. Third egg! Oh no. I spilled some. Now, we have all the egg whites plus the yellow from that one egg. And we're going to put that in the sink so we can put all the yellow ones in here. Okay, now we got to whisk it just lightly. Okay. We have all the yellow, no whites, which is good. That's all we need. Over here, we have a double boiler. I will need to boil the water so that I can mix all the next ingredients I will need. We will put all the other ingredients in this bowl. 1/4 cup of sugar. We will need 3 of these because we need 3/4. Okay, we got the 3/4 cup of sugar. So we need 1/4 cup of cornstarch, but since we don't have that, we have guar gum, which is 8 times more powerful. Instead of 1/4 cup of cornstarch, we will need 1 1/2 teaspoons of guar gum. We'll use the 1/2 teaspoons and we'll need 3 1/2 teaspoons. Okay, we're going to turn the double boiler on so it gets boiled by the time this is all mixed. Alright, hopefully we can't have the water touching this pan. That's bad, so we don't want that. Next, we need 2 1/2 cups of milk. I need the liquid measure.
It's out, Jordan.
Right here. Here's 2 cups of milk. Ooh. Next, we need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. This is a 1/2 teaspoon, right? Yes. 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
That looks like a 1/2 tablespoon.
TBSP.
Tablespoon?
TBSP is tablespoon. My bad. Wait, does that mean I had to put... Oh no. I put tablespoons of guar gum.
No!
So, I needed teaspoons of guar gum, not tablespoons, and this is tablespoons. I read it wrong, and It says it has 8 times the thickening power of cornstarch and is an excellent all-purpose thickener. So it's gonna be like a brick now. One little slip. That's okay, we will still do our best. We need half a teaspoon of salt. This is a 1/4 teaspoon, so we need 2 of these to make 2/4, which is a half. Oh, I'm very bad with salt. We'll just pour a little more in. A lot of salt, but with the brick and salt, they go together somehow. So yeah, we gotta wait till it boils. So once we pour this onto there, we have to wait till this thickens just a little bit, and then we pour it into the eggs. Then we mix that around, and then we pour that back on there until it gets very thick. And then we'll put the butter and the vanilla in after that. While we wait, I'll explain a little more about the delivery Chef Jeopardy. So, we don't know what we're making yet or how much we're selling it for, but after coronavirus is over, we can deliver it to your door, and $1 or $2, depending on what the price is, will go to a charity or a dog shelter that needs extra money, or money in general. So yeah, I hope you look forward to the delivery, and please make this get 100 subscribers and 100 likes. There is the trivia question! If you answer, you have a chance to get on the wheel for a shout out. The question is, what do you call a group of unicorns? Comment below what you think the answer is, and I will put you on the wheel if you get it right. Looks like it's boiling. We're gonna pour this over the double boiler.
It's already really thick.
Okay, we're gonna wait till it thickens just a little bit. That looks a little thick to me. We're gonna put the eggs into the very
Can you see
thick
from over
warga mixture.
How do you feel about like the salt?
Once the water boils once again, we will put the mixture back onto the double boiler.
Say that.
It looks like applesauce. It's
Um,
boiling! Hopefully I don't drop this, so that would be bad. Perfect. Now we have to keep mixing until it's thick, just like pudding. Doesn't that look like applesauce? There we go. It's starting to go a little more like pudding. We want it to get stuck a little bit. That's pudding. Ready for our sponsor? Purell. You wish you had one, don't you? Comment below what you think we should cook next. Oops, I dripped some. Okay, it's getting a little more thick, but it's chunky. We're gonna have chunky pudding because I put too much guar on. So, for mini story time, yesterday I was riding my bike with my old brother. He's not old, but he's my older brother. And we were going up a big hill. And then we went up another big hill, so it was a double big hill. Then we went down the first one, turned, went down the big one, and I'm behind my brother, he's in front, a car's coming, we're on the full downhill as fast as we can possibly go, and he slows down at an instant, and I'm like a foot behind him, and I don't want to crash, so I jam on my brakes, I do a flip, and I got scratches all down my side, on my hand down there, and even I was wearing like sweatshirt and gloves because it was cold, and it like ripped through them, and my bike is safe, it's fine, thankfully. But long story short, always wear a helmet, kids. Thank you for listening to my story time. Now, we will do it in Spanish. Entonces, ayer estuve en mi bicicleta con mi hermano. Y entonces estuvimos montando nuestras bicicletas en una hill. Y el hill era muy, muy grande. Y entonces cuando fuimos debajo del hill, mi hermano se paró en el camino y yo no quería chocar con él. Entonces yo paró y ahora no estuvo bien. Estuve muy hurt aquí y ahora tengo muchos bruises. Y no es muy bien porque él paró porque había un carro. Ay, no. La lección de esta historia es siempre tenga su helmet. Entonces, gracias, thank you for listening to my story time. Oh, look, it's getting pretty thick now. Thank you for listening to my drumming session. Still looks a little bit like applesauce. We're going to turn the heat up just a little more. Still looks like applesauce. Let's do another test to see if it's still like applesauce. Yep, still like applesauce. So it's been 45 minutes and we just have this. Well, it's falling slower, which means it is more thick. That's good. We're going to turn it down to get the last couple boils in. It looks okay. Better than I thought, actually. I need 1 tablespoon of butter. We will need 1 TSP. Also stands for 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I think we have to use vanilla extract in every single thing. I just love the smell. Satisfying to the nose. Looks yummy. Okay, now let's add the butter. Then we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. It's getting on my hands. I don't want my hands to become vanilla. This looks amazing. If you didn't have those little chunks, it would be perfect. But those chunks are from the guar gum. I put the tablespoons instead of the teaspoons.
Can you
Let's see how it tastes. Ugh. That was horrible. They'll taste better in the morning. See you tomorrow morning.